There are moments in our journey where the soul begins to fracture, not from weakness, but because it's outgrown the narrow vessel it once lived in. Tonight we enter the lesson of Bael, the first king of hell, the master of invisibility, multiplicity, and transformation. The dream begins in a place that seems harmless, a store, a place of abundance, of choice, of control. I'm pushing a shopping cart until one of its wheels breaks loose and rolls away. In that moment, the illusion of control falls apart. What was once effortless motion becomes struggle. And suddenly, I'm not in the store anymore. I'm outside, in a sunlit alley surrounded by white walls. The light is bright, almost oppressive. Every shadow is erased. I can feel the truth pressing in from all sides. I've gone from the marketplace of comfort to the narrow path of revelation. This is where Bael's teaching begins. He appears in many grimoires as having three faces: a man, a cat, and a toad. These are symbols of multiplicity, of a being who exists in contradiction. He is human, bestial, and divine all at once. When Bael enters your life, he dismantles your illusion of singular identity. You are not one self, you are many, and to know that is both a blessing and a burden. The dream shifts. Now I am in a forest. A car, my will, my direction, has sunken into the earth, its frame half swallowed by soil and moss. I collapse beside it. My mind begins to flicker. Faces appear. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Men and women, old and young, black, white, red. Each one is me. Bael's essence floods the psyche with multiplicity, showing all the forms the soul has taken, all the lives it has lived. And in that flood, the ego cannot survive. It shuts down. Darkness takes over. When I awaken, there's a woman beside me, thin, pale, weary, like a recovering addict. Her eyes are sharp with the kind of wisdom that only comes through suffering. She looks at me and says, "You really screwed this one up." Not as a curse, but as a truth spoken with love, because that's how shadow deities teach, not with comfort, but with confrontation. She is the motherly aspect of Bael's initiation, the voice that says, "You fell apart, and that's exactly what needed to happen." She brings me to a small house. I lie down on a bed, exhausted. Her daughter, a teenager, comes to me. Her concern is pure, her eyes innocent. She asks if I'm okay. I touch her leg gently and whisper, "I'm trying to get better." And in that small act, the work of Bael is complete. The integration begins. Bael teaches that the self is not a singular entity. It is a council, a gathering of faces, memories, and fragments of spirit that all must learn to coexist. When we cling too tightly to one identity, the wheel falls off the cart. The structure breaks. The balance collapses. But when we surrender, when we allow ourselves to see all our faces at once, the wheel returns and we begin to move again, not as one, but as the many that make one. So if your life feels fragmented, if you feel like you've lost control of your own story, remember Bael's lesson. Sometimes you fall. Your fall is not a failure. Sometimes it's the breaking of the mirror that finally lets the light in. This has been Theosophy and Beyond. May the many within you find peace and unity. Until next time, stay in the shadows and seek the light.